your horn. This is TakeOver
That's a
Radio.
good question. I used to be
We've been
super
singing together.
proximity of the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So by me moving to LA.
Takeover.
Maven here with the second edition of Ear to Street with TakeOver Radio Show TV on TakeOverRadioShow.com. And we're going to be interviewing the lovely Brandontory. How are you today?
I'm doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's great to be out here in LA. It's warm and, you know, it's good to be here with you.
Where are you coming from, actually?
As far as like where I'm from, outside LA. So I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts. That's a town right outside of Boston. I lived in Atlanta for 3 years. I left there, moved to Atlanta to take my music real serious. Then I came to LA a little under 2 years ago.
Okay. So how would you say team contributes to you being successful?
Team is everything, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the other side of the coin when I was doing everything myself, and it ain't pretty. You know what I'm saying? You're out there grinding, you're doing every little thing by yourself, and so having people around you that believe in what you're doing really is the difference maker. That's what kind of makes little opportunities, even like what we're doing today, possible.
Right. Do you say that your music gives back in any way? Like, what can I get from your music? What can the audience suspect from you in the near future?
That's a good question. I used to be super conscious, so I used to try to give back by dropping a lot of jewels and talking a lot about my life. But recently I've been trying to make music that's just fun. You know what I'm saying? People can have a good time and at the same time get a little bit of me and my life experience to hopefully, you know what I'm saying, relate to that and take something from that. So that's what I'm on right now.
Okay. What do you say that you bring to the music industry that you would like to see more prevalent?
I don't really want to see it more prevalent because I want to keep it to myself. But the thing that I do that I think is a little different is I'm in the acoustic. You know what I'm saying? So I do a lot of sets where I'll take a song that maybe on a trap beat, and then I'll just perform it with live keys or I'll perform with a live guitar. I got a video out now called Comfortable where it's just me with the guitar, and I play a little bit of guitar. You know what I'm saying? And it's me with the guitar, and I'm a hip hop artist, but I like to dabble in that kind of stuff too because I think it's different. I think it's fresh. So that's something different about what I bring to the table.
Where can we actually find that video?
Yeah, so it's on YouTube. It's under 2 accounts. It's under Lenovo because they didn't actually sponsor the video, but they sponsored some of the promotion of it. So the laptop company Lenovo has one version of it up, and then myself, Brandontory, the YouTube page for that has a video up too.
Wow, Lenovo's a big deal. Who else have you collabed with?
I mean, I've done a lot of creative collaborations with brands such as ADBD, that's Adam Derry, brand development. Obviously, I did some stuff with Timbaland as far as shooting. You know, some things at Hit Factory, Lenovo, things like that. And then artists is really just like people that I got relationships with. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been chasing a big feature. There's people that I know from Atlanta and from LA and whatnot that I've just been building with creatively. And that's pretty much it.
Link with Timbaland.
So late last year, there was a national song competition with 6,000 people, and I won. And so by winning that, I got to fly out and meet Tim. And then from there, you know what I'm saying, he was so cool, we just kind of built off of that. And that's how I know him.
Competitions a way to like really get your music out there when you're first starting?
If you win, you know what I'm saying? I think that for me, it wasn't something I thought was really gonna pan out. I just did it because my homie had told me to do it, and I had a song that I thought worked for that particular thing. And it just so happened to be that the style I was going with at that time was what he was looking for, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if I'll do more competitions. It just was a crazy blessing for me in my journey.
It's amazing. So what advice would you give to someone who may be interested in the music industry and doesn't have the guts to like move from LA, from Atlanta, just like you?
Well, I mean, I think a big part of it is definitely being able to take that risk, you know what I'm saying? You gotta and this is my opinion, you gotta physically put yourself in proximity of the opportunities, you know what I'm saying? So by me moving to LA or moving to Atlanta, I was able to surround myself with, you know, really good talent and a lot of people who kind of knew the game. So that don't really mean that I'm farther ahead than people that may have stayed home. But for me personally, it gave me what I consider the edge just to see what everybody else was working on in these cities, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big part. The other thing is just moving with a team and building with the people that surround you already instead of going out and chasing after people that don't really fuck with you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think.
That we should look forward to?
So right now I kind of toned down on the shows. I did a bunch of shows last month. I just had a big one at the House of Blues on Sunset. But right now we're trying to finish up this project. I don't got a title for you just yet, but you know what I'm saying, I'll keep y'all posted. But we just focusing on the music right now. We're trying to lock that down so we can get it out before the end of the summer and then get back to the shows.
Okay, so what's the name of your first single and can we get a little sample?
Yeah, the first single is called Free Valet. It's just a fun record, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I do a lot of the acoustic and thoughtful music Free Valet ain't on that wave at all. It's just a fun, bouncy record that I thought was some summer shit or whatever, and that's out right now on SoundCloud. It's doing well. So Free Valet right now is the first single.
Name of your first single, and what can we expect when we hear this?
The first single is called Free Valet. It's a fun record. Like I said, I like to do a lot of thoughtful acoustic records. I got a record called Personal that's like super thoughtful, but Free Valet is just a fun record. It's a fun record with 808s and a lot of bounce. Summer record, you know what I'm saying? That's what you could expect from that joint.
Have you heard your music played anywhere yet?
Couple cities, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to College Radio as a big supporter, and also some of the stations out here in LA. I got to go and do the Crisco Kid Block Party, and they played one of my records up there. Of course, at the shows and stuff like that. You know, everybody been supporting, so I can't really complain about that. I heard my records in a bunch of places.
Who? So I'm gonna name 3 artists, and I want to know the first thoughts that come to your mind.
Okay.
Drake.
Drake, top of the game right now, competition.
Prince.
Prince is a big inspiration, you know what I'm saying? He's one of those guys that, he's a legend. He laid the foundation for a lot of the stuff that people are doing, myself included today, that people may not realize is influenced by the stuff that he kind of laid the ground for at that time.
Timbaland.
Big homie, you know what I'm saying? Much respect, much love. I can't say nothing, but, you know, respect and love for him. Just a big homie. I'm building that relationship, and that's all I can really say.
Rihanna. Do this as a bonus.
Rihanna. Beautiful.
There you have it. So if we can sum you up in 3 words, let us have it.
That's a loaded question. That's a tough one. Sum me up in 3 words. Thoughtful, melodic, and real.
If it was an album cover, which one would it be?
Album title or cover?
Title.
If my life was an album title, it would be Painting My Dreams, because I'm chasing my dreams, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time I felt a lot of pain along the way. But that pain is what makes you realize the dream is real. So, Painting My Dreams.
Few lines from, you know, your album.
I got something for you. This from back home.
Okay, go ahead.
But I'm from a place where the mother still cry and the nigga still rise, so don't get it fucked up because the nigga get fly. Growing up, me and Mom Duke got by, Pop Duke got away, but he gave a good try. Sly crook guys, how to make a good guy. Know a couple niggas that committed war crimes, and we all go back to the same lunch line. Turn 17 and then turn crunch time. Had to make a move where the streets gon' choose what your life's gon' be. Closed mouths got no rice, no beans. Used to ball every day, kept my shorts and my jeans. Had to play the role of big bro, big dreams. Real sad when my boy Pete turned dope fiend. We was all young teens, raised like men. Your state tax probably paid my rent. Never had my hand out, earned mine slowly, and one of the top niggas is from there low key. Know all of the street signs, bus routes, bad girls are held out, and you can know the world ain't shit. You can tell me about Brockton. Brandontory.
How were you Brandontory as a child?
I would say I've always been spiritual. You know what I'm saying? I've always been a spiritual person, and I've always been social. I've always kind of been in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I really don't know. I kind of remember certain things, but as a kid, I guess you have to ask other people that was around me. But I remember being a spiritual person, being social, and kind of staying positive while going through everything that, you know what I'm saying, I went through up until now.
So, inspires your manhood then?
Who inspires my manhood? Probably my grandfather, both my grandfathers. You know, they definitely are people that I look to kind of pattern myself after as I get older.
We love that. We love that. And I'm sure all your fans are going to love just hearing from you as well. So thank you for interviewing with us.
Oh, you already know. Thank y'all. I appreciate you.